Hi, Victoria here from StrideForth, and yes, I'm back out in my garden again. Everyone is at home, either working or studying or causing general havoc, so I've escaped out to the garden for a bit of sanctuary and also to give everybody else a little bit of peace and quiet from my voice. We're currently in lockdown, so it is unprecedented times, and that's why I wanted to share this particular tool with you. But this tool isn't just useful in unprecedented times like lockdown, it's also extremely useful at any time in your life when things feel like they're just getting way too much, when you feel the whole world's against you. You could be having financial worries, you could be worried about your job, about job security, you could be worried about where your career is going, you could be having concerns about family dynamics and relationships. You could also be very worried about where society is moving forward or where it's heading, where your community is going. Maybe you're worried about your friendships. Maybe you're worried about a particular goal that you have and you're not getting there. All of these are concerns and worries, and when you find yourself being pulled left, right and center and stretched between them all, then you know it's time to try this tool out. Top 3 concerns. So grab yourself a piece of paper and draw 5 columns down that piece of paper. And in that first column, write down everything that's concerning you, everything from every aspect of your life. Make that list as exhaustive and comprehensive as possible. And when you've done that, you go to the second column, and in the second column, I just want you to write 3 words. And those 3 words are 3 concerns from your long list. They could be your top 3 concerns, such as finances or job or relations or personal goals or friendships. Whatever they are, they could be, as I said, your top 3 or any 3. So choose 3 and write those down in the second column. And then column 3, column 4, column 5 are then dedicated to each of those concerns. So column 3 would be your first concern, column 4 would be a second concern, and column 5 would be your third concern. And what I'd like you to do in columns 3, 4, and 5 is challenge yourself to come up with 10 things you can do to move forward or achieve or address those concerns. So I'll give you an example. You're worried about your job. Well, on that list you could include talking to my boss about it, speaking to a recruiter, looking on a job board, increasing my visibility, working with a professional career coach, challenging myself to take on bigger projects. These are just some of the things you could add to your list. Now, when I say 10 things, if you can come up with 10 things for each of those concerns, great. You're on a fantastic starting block and you'll start implementing those things straight away. If, like with a lot of people, we're struggling to come up with 10 ways that you can move forward with something, don't despair. Write whatever comes to your mind. If you just come up with 3, if you just come up with 6, that's okay. What you're doing is actually a different art. You are asking your brain and your mind to come up with answers. So write what comes to your mind and then put that piece of paper away. But don't forget that concern. Spend the rest of your day asking, what can I do about this? How can I address this? What can I do to move this forward? Just keep asking. And your mind will start giving you answers you hadn't thought of. No matter how crazy or absurd those answers may be, write them down, because you will be surprised. They might just work. And you may have more than 10 things on that list. The aim of the top 3 concerns is that you take something that's so big, break it up into smaller pieces, and find ways you can practically move forward. And suddenly, the world doesn't quite feel so against you. You start to see a path through the fog. Have a great day. Bye.